run a government.
Kenya is on the boil. Blood has been spilled on the streets of the East African country. The past 24 hours have been volatile, to say the least. What is it that caused the country to go up in flames like this? Why are thousands of Kenyans out there on the streets? At the center of this crisis are two words: finance bill. A controversial legislation which has now been withdrawn sent the civil society into a spiral, all because the government is trying to raise the tax burden on its people. Let me just get you up to speed with all the developments coming in from on the ground. Just a short while back, Kenya's President Ruto addressed a press briefing. He said that the people have spoken, and because of that, he will not be signing the finance bill. Here's an excerpt from that speech.
I concede, and therefore I will not sign the 2024 finance bill, and it shall subsequently be withdrawn. I run a government, but I also lead people, and the people have spoken.
Ruto's address comes a day after protests in Kenya turned deadly. Here's what the country's capital, Nairobi, looked like on Tuesday. The streets witnessed absolute chaos. Thousands of demonstrators tried to storm into the Kenyan parliament in protest. A part of the building was set ablaze.
Seems like they have shot live bullets. Those are guys who have shot. Have made it into parliament.
The anti-tax protests spread like wildfire in many other parts as well. Police opened fire on the people. Kenya witnessed absolute mayhem. 23 people have lost their lives in the clashes so far. Many more are injured. As the clashes became worse, eyewitnesses detailed horror stories of bodies lying lifeless on the streets. As hours passed by, the outcry only grew louder.
Between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. yesterday, the police reform working group recorded 23 deaths caused by the police fire, arrested over 53 others, and abducted over 17 more. In Githurai alone, police shot and killed at least 30 innocent people at night. At least 100 more are nursing gunshot wounds as we speak.
But what is the finance bill, and why did it draw so much anger and criticism? Let me explain this. The Kenyan government drew the ire of the public after it planned to introduce a sales tax of 16% on bread, 25% duty on cooking oil. There was also a planned increase in the tax on financial transactions and 2.5% tax on vehicle ownership. These were dropped, and amid the public outcry, the other charge was the eco-levy, a charge on products that contribute to e-waste and harm the environment. The taxes that were untouched by the government include the tax on specialized hospitals and higher import fees. The dissent among the Kenyans that began as online criticism a week ago became the president's worst nightmare yet since he assumed office 2 years ago. And now William Ruto has decided that the will of the people shall prevail. The leader said that he will now start a dialogue with the country's youth. One can only hope that dialogue can resolve the public parliament standoff and no more lives are lost. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.